How's it going, guys? Friday night, hopefully the gym shouldn't be too busy. I said I wanted to get you guys some more gym footage. I've taken the past 2 days off, rotator cuff's feeling fine. We're gonna get in, have a big push workout, and commentate over how everything's going. My weight, progress, my split, macros, everything. So hope you enjoy. How's it going, guys? So trying something a little bit different. Hope you're enjoying a Saturday video. Hope you're having a good weekend. Today, you may have seen the title, working out with a purpose. Now that's not just meaning, you know, always driving towards a goal, making sure that you're progressing and actually doing something in the gym, making sure that you're going somewhere. But this workout did have a purpose. It was, as you just see me point to my left rotator cuff, I did injure it in the Rich Piana video, and it had taken me out of my push movements for the past week and a half. So what you're seeing me do here is just warm up with the, so you've seen me do some rotator cuff exercises. Key part, warming up your rotator cuff when you're squatting, when you're doing really heavy movements, and when you're obviously pushing. This is more of a rehab workout and just testing everything and making sure, being a bit more mature in my approach to pushing, because I don't want to be injured again, especially not in a bulk. You know, that time is precious. So warming up rotator cuff, keeping the hoodie on. It's winter, making sure that you're staying warm. So you hear me see warm up with a plate and just rep out until I get a nice little burn. And then here we're testing strength. So I'd warmed up with one plate and then took it up to just get 3 reps with, to me, a moderately heavy weight. I have a plate and 3/4 on the bar, and it was okay. Got 3. Didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to, but I hadn't tested, like I said, I've been out of my push motions for a while. And so that was that. Working out with a purpose. I've warmed up my rotator cuff. I am warm physically, and now I'm testing out all different kind of range of motions. Opted for the incline. Purpose of that being that it's fixed, there's less stabilization involved, taking it a bit off the rotator cuff. There's a lot stricter, consistent movement, and also to bring more balance to the chest. So hypertrophy, 12 to 15 reps is what I'm going for. And that's double-ended purpose as well, of that being hypertrophy, we're in a bulk, but also to take the weight off the rotator cuff. So here you just see me retract my scapula, engage my elbows, keeping them tucked in, compressing, and then just exploding and controlling the negative. Again, just that stricter range of motion is going to help proper form, keep the rotator cuff healthy. Back is a little bit too arched here, but as long as you're not consciously contracting it, it's just a healthy kind of arch, you should be good to go. So we've got 3 days grace playing, never too late. Water. Intra-workout carbs. Bulking. Bringing that balance to the physique, of course. Incline, everybody needs to work on their incline more, especially me. My pec just naturally wants to grow downward. Genetics is obviously going to play a role, but chest is one muscle where you can, quote unquote, shape it, because there are separate muscles there, different angles and things, you can stimulate different muscle fibers. So we graduated from the incline, did 5 sets of 12 to 15, and then we went on to the mid pec deck, so trying to keep it across the body, and then we went on to cables, doing incline and some decline work. There is a tricep element, especially with my incline on the cable flies, just because bringing your humerus across is one of the big purposes of the pectoral muscle. Helps me get a better contraction, better squeeze with the muscle, and I feel it a lot better. Just that small tricep movement of that helps a lot. So we've tested all different angles with the cable flies, and that pretty much did it. I think we did about 3 sets each, so 3 sets on the mid pec, and then incline and decline. And that was very warm, that got me feeling great. Graduating onto, I'm saying graduating a lot, getting onto the tricep exercises. Normally for arms, I found a kind of sweet spot between volume and intensity and things like that, and tracking progressive overload of doing 4 exercises for 4 sets, so 16 sets in total. Gym actually shut, you're gonna see the lights off go at the end, but we ended up doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 with a tricep push down on an easy curl bar, a bit healthier on the wrists, and then 4 sets, 12 to 15 with a pull down with a rope. And then we moved on to dips, because I still wanted to do some incline. I didn't actually do any flat bench press work today, just because I wanted to work on incline. Sometimes you just go how you feel in the gym. So like I said, the purpose of this workout was to test the rotator cuff, be a bit more mature in my approach to working out with pushing. That just comes with experience and lifting in the gym. And injury, you learn from your mistakes. It wasn't anything serious, because it's not back to full, I can still feel a slight twinge. So I've started the split again. I'll probably be going on to overhead press tomorrow. And so yeah, getting onto the dips, doing some decline. That's been the commentary for this. Hope you guys kind of enjoy this different video. I'd like to record, try and get a bit more structure, keep this going. So the split currently is still shoulders, legs, and then back and biceps, and then chest and triceps, and then off and repeat. I'm finding naturally the off days are falling very well, especially at the moment. Whenever I get injured, what I practically do is I take a deload week, is pretty much how I go about it. So my bulk surplus is currently 3,300 calories. Morning weights, I'm waking up consistently about 167, finishing in the evening around the 170 mark. So I'm very happy with the progress. And let's keep this channel in the right direction, keep me in the right direction, and I've got to go do some uni work. So thanks for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. And now we have the workout, guys, finished up. Amazing pump, took some pictures for Instagram. And I hope you enjoy this kind of video. Might do it more often just to get some training footage, actually keep you up to date with the progress. And I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the weekend.